There, with the health crisis and the illness that people are facing these days, with all the different diseases and the incurable diseases and aging, the bodies, all of our bodies are going through tremendous changes. And how, in this time of change, can we use our body as a compass to our feelings, to what's true in relationship, to guiding us to meaningful work and our calling, whatever that calling might be, our reason for being. So I think the body will be a big part of our workshop. Limitations is something that we will explore, the sacred feminine most definitely, and then we'll also look at cultures and the differences that exist, and there's something to be said about actual cultures, different cultural groups. But if you think about it,
tell the difference between you and me.
Oh, right. So I'm
cultural differences.
Yeah. So we're from different backgrounds. Dr. Brown is Jewish, and I'm Muslim. We come from different families, we live in different countries. We live in, Dr. Brown's in the States and I'm in Canada. So there are many kind of surface level differences that we share, but really we're not that different because we think the same. We do the same. We believe so many of the same things. And that's what we're trying to achieve in this workshop, is show that, beyond the superficial surface level differences of this human, condition, there's so many similarities that we have as women that we want to celebrate. And yet there's some particular aspects of culture that are very powerful, and we don't want to just sweep those under the rug that, oh yeah, we're all the same. We actually want to celebrate some of those differences as well and see how can we learn from each other through those differences. Fundamentally, all the world religions teach that we are the same at the essence, that our spirit, our light is one. And yet we're in human bodies and we're in societies and families, and so how to function within groups that we may be different in, and see that light or that sameness in the others that we're working around. So that's another thing that we'll be concentrating on, and we look forward to seeing how that'll unfold and who shows up and
getting rid of the cultural guilt.
Right.
I don't know about in Islam. Jews, we got the guilt, but and Catholics, and but it's all. But as we are sisters, and as we are, literally, even biblically sisters. Mm-hmm. The fact of the matter is that religion, instead of being used as something that is for good spirituality, very often has been used for something that is meant to only define the other as being different. Well, you don't think about spirit the same way I do. Therefore, no, you're not good, and I'm good. I've got the right way here.
Yeah.
And what we do is that we say, yes, you've got, think whatever you want, but we're going to put that aside, and we are going to focus on understanding ourselves first and our similarities. And then once we create that foundational working of what is womanhood, something that every woman, no matter if you are in a high-rise or in a cardboard box or in the Middle East or in Africa, there is still that sameness. There are still certain aspects of life that are the same, and women can relate to each other on that. So you start building that similarity as the foundation, and then you can have some of the more rough and tumble conversations. But at that point, you're sitting with friends. Mm-hmm. You're sitting within the sisterhood.